Hello, this is Julian of Sports Fitness Experience, and I am back with another how-to video. This time we're going to cover injury prevention, and the topic today is Osgood-Schlatter disease, and it's basically growing pains of the knees. Many athletes, including myself when I was younger, go through this disease, and it is very painful. In fact, I spent many times at the doctors or emergency rooms trying to figure out what's going on because it had to be something different. But in the end, it wasn't, and we knew that's what it was. And I'm here to tell you that that pain will be with you for the duration of that of this disease. It's something that's going to be there. There's no quick fixes to it. But what we want to do today is talk about ways or have an exercise program for you that will help you cope with the pain and hopefully shorten the duration that you have this disease. But first, I want to cover a couple of things that you need to do or you need to know beforehand as you play or as you practice. Okay, one thing that's really important, very important, is that you must do kind of what I call an extended warm-up now. And that's beyond what you do with your coach or with your team. You have to make sure and adequately warm up, especially the quads. So quad stretches are good, and I like them from a stand-up position where you stand and kind of hold the back of your ankles behind you and kind of pull there. It puts less pressure on the knee ligaments, than say a lying down position. But that's something that you do need to do. But most important on that is you cannot, never ever play or practice without warming up. You are risking more. If you, and not to say necessarily damage, because you're not damaging the knee, but you will deal with more pain if you're not warmed up with that. Okay, so after practice now is important too. When we go after practice, you need to ice that knee, or if it's both knees, for 20 minutes, and that's without fail. You cannot go without that. I know there's times that you may be busy, it might be that. A lot of times when you practice, they have trainers there on staff. Just grab some knees, take it home, wrap it in the car, go home. But if you don't get that, get to the house and make sure you ice it. That's extremely important. Your knee is inflamed at that time, and you want to bring that down. On your days off, you want to go about 10 to 15 minutes of doing some ice, and this is regularly, routinely. Not only when you feel the pain, you must keep that going. The last part of that, and it's something that I don't really like to do. In fact, I call it the last resort, and that's to medicate. And you medicate as needed. Again, use it as a last resort. Go through everything else, but there's going to be some times where the pain is just too much. Medicate as needed. Okay. One of the biggest things, or probably the biggest thing that you need to do, is know your body. Okay? You got to understand what your level of pain is. As I told you, this is going to hurt. You're going to be in pain at times, and it's going to stay with you for a while. So you've got to understand how much you can take and when is it really bad. And if it gets to that point it was really bad, you need to say something. Step up and tell your coach, tell the trainers that's on staff that's around there that it's getting to that point. And hopefully they'll agree and let you stop what you're doing right there. Don't go through that extra pain if it's there. But again, as I said, know your level. Every little bit of pain is going to be there because that pain is going to be a part of your life for a while. Now, what we're going to do here today is we're going to go over a kind of exercise program, a few exercises to help you hopefully cope with this pain and hopefully shorten the duration that you go through this disease. All right, we're going to cover 3 exercises today. It's a straight leg raise. I'm going to do a bent knee raise. A bent knee raise is basically a leg extension it's not going to be any machines or anything. We'll do, just your body weight or legs, or you maybe add bands or something like that. And the third exercise is single leg squats. Using these 3 exercises, they'll help strengthen the quad muscle, as I said, and that's going to, hopefully help to alleviate some of the pain in the knee. So, we're going to go outside right now where we'll demonstrate these videos, the exercises, and show you how to do them properly and maybe even give you some tips. Okay, exercise 1 is going to be a straight leg raise. Okay, as I say, we're focusing a lot on the quad. We're working on the upper quad, or higher up on the leg, right there. So we want to sit down, straight leg position, back is straight, tall. You can put your hands in the back for balance. Now, what she's going to do is raise the leg up, hold for a couple seconds, and then down. Raise up, hold, and down. And right now, if you say we're working hip in the upper quad, go from there. Up and down. Good. Okay, exercise number 2 that we're going to cover is a bent leg raise, or kind of a leg extension if you think of a machine. We're not using the machine or anything here. Okay, so you want to find you a seat, a chair, or something to sit on that gives you kind of approximately a 90-degree angle. You can be a little above, below. You don't want to be too high or too low. From there, to start the exercise, you want to make sure that your knees stay in line, and whichever leg that you're using, we'll go from there. And it's going to straighten. You'll hold it at the top, really squeeze through that quad. You're kind of working right here. Now we're the lower quad we're focusing on. So up, we'll squeeze, bring it down. Make sure that the knees do not move. And we'll cover that. Go. Now, the third exercise is a single leg squat. I'm going to show you a few different ways of doing it because this incorporates a lot more balance and stability with that leg strength. Again, working the quad. So the first way we're going to go through is that she's going to squat down, both legs, raise a leg, stand up on the one leg. Go again, down, stand up. You want to make sure that the box or the chair that you're sitting at is at a comparable level. The lower you go, the harder it will be. Okay? The second way that we'll do it now is that she'll lift the foot up early, squat down, put the foot down, and then stand up. Okay? So lift up, squats, and then stands up. Okay, one more time. And up. The third one, again, now compromises both, takes both into account. So we're on one leg, that other leg does not touch the ground. She's down and up. Now, again, as I said, this is going to challenge your balance. So if it comes and you feel like you're going to fall and you can't touch the leg down, you'll be fine. And that's good.